Okay, good morning vlog. So today Summer and I are showing our morning routines, and here is mine. So we wake up anywhere between 6:45 and 7, usually. Today 6:45, 7ish for me. And usually I like get up and make coffee and all of that, but today I woke up and I was starving, so I got a Cliff Bar and I already ate it. So I've already begun my breakfast. And here's my sleeping bag and my sleeping pad. You can see all of my gear in my tent. I'm not in Summer's tent because it's not cold anymore. So hi, Summer. She says hi. And yeah, now I'm going to change into like my hiking outfit of the day, my exercise dress and my shirt, just to like give myself something different to change into. Not that I necessarily need to, but it helps. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do now, and then I'll come back, make coffee, probably just hang out for a bit, and then we'll start packing up. Okay, so I went and changed. I'm now in my exercise dress. There's Summer's tent. And the coffee is made just in my little pot. There's my stove, and this is the coffee that I drink. It's just instant coffee, but it's hazelnut flavor, so it's a little fancier. And because I'm so hungry, again, I already ate this chocolate brownie Cliff Bar. I'm also gonna eat a rice cake with this nut butter, hazelnut, and almond. It's really good. You can tell I really like hazelnut. So I'm gonna eat that and drink my coffee, and then kind of while I'm drinking my coffee, I'm gonna do my first aid / like morning, get my body ready to hike a long distance routine. So the key things in that are, I always change my socks. So here are my socks. To sleep I wear Smart Wool, to hike I wear Darn Toughs. And then I'll bring out my handy first aid kit and look at my blisters and see if I need to like change my Leukotape, because I do have 2 like pretty intense blisters right now. And then also, if you watched our previous video, you know that I was chafing and I didn't deal with it, so it got really bad. So I'm also gonna put on some or like antibacterial something on that to just keep it clean. So that's what I'm gonna do now. It's not a like morning get ready with me. It's more like I get my body ready to walk with me, I suppose. So yeah, that's the morning. Also, it's really hard for me to eat in the mornings. Like, I usually am not hungry. Today is an exception because I'm really hungry, but that's why I eat bars and snacks rather than like a full meal that you would cook. So yes. All right, good morning, y'all. This is day 17, and we're gonna show you our routines today. So I have woken up a few minutes ago, put my hair in a bun because it was crazy, went pee, drank some water as I should, and now I'm about to make breakfast. I'm still in all my sleeping layers. I like to stay comfy and then eat breakfast and then change. So I'm having these Quaker protein oats, cranberry almond, and half of a Pro Bar for breakfast. I ate the other half yesterday. But this is what my tent looks like. Usually I have like my bag in here, but it was really wet because yesterday when we were hiking it was raining, so I didn't want to bring it into my tent. So it's right there outside. And then on this side I have my food bag, and I'm gonna put or this is my stove. I'm gonna cook in that right now. All right, check in later. All right, my water for oatmeal is boiling, so I can go ahead and turn it off. My oatmeal. And where's my spoon? Nah, it's in my lap. And give it a stir, and then I just have to stir it and let it sit for a minute, and it'll be ready. All right, oatmeal is ready. And sometimes I'll have tea or coffee as well, but I wasn't really feeling it this morning. But while my food bag is open, I usually grab my snacks for the day. So I'm gonna have a little smoothie, a packet of almond butter, and a coffee Cliff Bar as my hiking snacks. All right, finished my breakfast. So next, I'm gonna get changed to my hiking clothes. I usually wear these to sleep as a double layer with my knit socks, just because my feet get really cold. And I did that last night, but then I took them off when I woke up because my feet were so warm. So I'm going to take these ones off and just wear these to hike in. Alright, now that I'm in my hiking clothes, I usually get back into my sleeping bag to warm up because it's cold. And I put my sleeping clothes in my dry sack so that they don't get wet when it rains. And then next is on to putting away my sleeping bag and folding up my sleeping pad and putting them into my backpack. So that's what I'm gonna do. And that's our morning routine. All packed. Woohoo! Goodbye, Osea Wildlife Management Area. Hello, road. Again. Oh, there's a truck coming. A semi. Hello! It is nighttime routine time. So I just set up, oh, the stake came out. We're setting up in the rocks because we are at JR's Osea River store.
Which is like a staple along the Florida Trail.
It's true. They had a lot of good restock, like food options, and the people are really nice. Yeah, if we weren't vegan, they had pulled pork sandwiches, fresh. So, yeah, setting up. Alex just pumped up her sleeping pad. Then she'll probably put her sleeping bag on top of it, you know, as one does.
Down sleeping bag, so it's gotta, you know, do its thing. Get ready.
Yeah.
I don't know. They say you're supposed to let them sit for a while, so.
Yeah, and then that's the top, the rain fly of the sleeping, or of the tent, but it is a little wet, so we're letting it air out for a second, and then I'm gonna do the same. Pump up my sleeping pad and open my sleeping bag. We'll check back in a minute. Bye! I just have to document this beautiful sunset we're having on one of our last nights of this trip. So pretty! Alright, tent and sleeping stuff is set up. We're gonna go put on our sleeping layers in the bathroom of JR's and maybe get some snackaroos. Okay, we are back from the store. We have our wares. I got a beer to celebrate because
I got a sugary drink.
Yes, to celebrate. And oh, we also got chips and chips and Oreos and antibiotic ointment for Alex's chafe.
I mean, I have some, but it's nice to have
Yeah, it's definitely nice to have more. But we are celebrating because tonight is technically going to be the last night of us on the Florida Trail. I can't really see your face.
Oh,
there we go. There we go. She's sad.
I'm really sad.
Yeah, it's
I
also.
wish I could stay here forever.
Yeah. So we were planning on going into St. Mark's and like just camping for one night. But we found out that you can't do that. You can only camp there if you're like a thru hiker, and since we're not thru hiking, we decided, well, we've got to end our journey here at JR's.
Yeah,
so
ethically.
Yeah, ethically. And so tomorrow we're getting picked up by our friends, and then we are going to Payne's Prairie for a night in Jacksonville, or not Jacksonville, sorry, Gainesville.
So that'll be really good.
Right now, this is back to our nighttime routine. We are getting out dinner. Alex is also doing something else, which is...
Yes. So I'm just gonna eat some snacks for dinner because I had french fries here earlier and I'm pretty full. But on top of that, I'm picking out my snacks for tomorrow, which this has become a sacred part of my morning routine, or my nighttime routine. I look forward to it every day. I'm so excited to pick what I'm gonna eat the next day because I love picking out what I'm gonna eat the next day, and I think it's so relaxing. Yeah. So I'm just going through my bars, my last smoothie that Summer gave me actually. So
yeah. No, it's yours.
It's
remember?
Yes.
So when the one box came in and we were freaking out about food, I was like, no, this is no longer my food and your food. It's all of our food. So
I have to remember that. So I'm gonna eat this last smoothie and ration out. Now that we're leaving a little early, I have some extra nut butters, which is exciting, so I can eat more. Yes. Anyway, so I'm just gonna figure out how many I want to eat.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So we're just gonna cook up dinner right now. Well, Alex is just gonna eat her snacks. I'm gonna make a good to go meal
beep and bop, and then we'll tune back in if we do anything else tonight.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of pretty much the end of our nighttime routine though. It's like set up camp, get into your warm layers, make your food, and
then we just get the tour. We're sleeping the same time tonight.
Yeah, we are sleeping at the same time. We also, what do we do to take up time, our time at camp? We read books.
We read books. We've both been reading a lot. I edit TikToks as well.
Yes. We edit these vlogs.
And that's a lot of things already. We just talk to each other
as well. Both of us have been keeping like a somewhat, on and off journal.
Talk to each other, even though we've been with each other for 17 days straight.
Yeah.
We still have things to talk about. Yeah. Believe it or not.
But we're feeling sad.
I'm feeling really sad.
Because it's the end, and it's like the surprise end. It's not the end on like, we didn't think it was the end yet, but it's the end.
It's the end, but it'll feel like the end when our friends pick us up, and like we'll feel good. And we're gonna also, because they're picking us up later, we're gonna like explore the Big Bend what's it called? Big Bend
wildlife
management area tomorrow. So we're gonna be exploring that, and we'll still vlog that as well. So we will be hitting our 150-mile mark still. Don't worry, do not worry. I was adamant about that. So yeah, we'll hit that still.
Yay. All right, bye. Okay, Alex the medic here. We are just briefly tuning back in to talk some more about feet care. Alex just retaped her toes.
They look really bad. Okay.
They look spooky, but it's okay. And then I didn't mention mine, but I have a little blister. You can literally see the ball underneath it. Fun. But we also forgot to mention that we do filter water during the day. We usually do it at camp, either like in the morning or at night, or both probably. But the thing is that we are here at a place we don't need to filter water, and then this morning we didn't have any water nearby, so we weren't able to show it in this video, but we do that. So that's part of our routine. Yeah. Alright, I think that's the end then.
That's the end. Tomorrow we're gonna just go on a little mini adventure. Explore what's around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, part 2.
Bye.